Lifepro. I'm so excited to share with you today that we are going to be doing a little bit of a workout. So make sure if you have a whole body vibration platform at home, doesn't matter which one, go ahead and grab that and have it handy because I'm going to take you through a couple of different options for programming on the two different platforms that we are featuring in our July and Christmas sale. Yay! So if you don't have a platform, or maybe you've got an entry-level platform and you're wanting to expand your options at home or maybe on the go, then the great thing about Christmas in July is we are discounting some of our platforms by a lot. So when I say a lot, I've got the Waiver Mini Press here. It is on sale today for the next amount of time that the special is going on, which we will be posting a link below. But for Christmas in July, it's only $100. It's $99.99. It's normally $199.99 on our promo pricing from regular price, but for Christmas in July, we are promoting it for $99.99. That's a low price for the Waiver Mini Press. And so I'm going to show you how to use that, as well as one of our linear vibration platforms, which is our Vivid Pro. And our Vivid Pro, I got to pull this up because we got so many different awesome products. Okay, the Vivid Pro is normally $399.99, and today you can get it for $174.99. So if you're interested in buying the Vivid Pro or the Waiver Mini Press, make sure and click on the link below, and it'll take you directly to the sales site so that you don't have to sort through all the different many amazing vibration platforms. You can go straight to the source. We also have several of our massage guns on special. Buy one, get one, or I think there's some that are I think they're all buy one, get one, meaning you buy one, you get one for free. So you pay the regular promo price, depending on which one you're interested in. And so I'm pulling up the dollars and cents here. The Dyna Life, the Dyna Flow, and both of our heated massage guns are both on super special for Christmas in July. So if you're wanting a massage gun that actually has a heat feature to it, which I will show you the difference between those two here just shortly after we do the workout, then you can see the difference between the two of them. They are our heavier weighted massage guns, but again, they both have a heated feature, and Lifepro is one of the few companies that makes a heated massage gun to use in the convenience of your home without medical supervision. When it comes to the Dyna Life and the Dyna Flow, both of those are favorites of mine that I like to use on a routine basis with some of my clients. The Dyna Life is on special today for $129.99, buy one, get one. Or the Dyna Flow is $109.99, buy one, get one. So if you are in the need of a new massage gun, you can buy one, get one, and tuck it away for a birthday, an anniversary, a Christmas, a good friend's birthday. Maybe you need to do it. I'm going to be buying a few in order to raffle off for my upcoming grand reopening for my business, which you are seeing here where we're recording right now. So anyhow, if you are, depending on where you are listening from, we are streaming live right now on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We are not giving away any special giveaways today. Today is kind of a reward for you to be here because so many of you have been asking for many more of my workouts, and I haven't been able to provide those lately because we've just been so busy with all this new stuff coming out. So I want to make sure you are interested in doing one of my workouts. We're going to do a workout like in the live right here, right now. And then of course, this will be recorded and shared later. So if you decide that you want to repeat the workout because you just love some of the movements that I'm using and it feels good for you, then feel free to relocate this on Facebook or on YouTube. And you can go back through from the very beginning and do this workout that we're going to do together. We're going to do two different 10-minute workouts. One is going to be using the Waiver Mini Press so that you can see how that works. But again, if you just have whatever platform you have at home, you can use whatever you have at home, and we're going to make it very user-friendly, very beginner level for those of you who are just getting acquainted with your whole body vibration platform. And for those of you who are wanting to see how the linear vibration works, it is more ideal for those who have neuropathy. who have a sensitivity in their feet. If you are suffering from a recent acute injury, whether it be an acute fracture or whether it be inflammation, or you've got a strain or a sprain in which we don't want your body to move as a reaction to something, the linear vibration, the plate does not actually cause your body to move. So you're not going to see or feel your body moving similar to what we would be with one of our other vibration platforms. It's a different feeling, but you feel it between your ears all the way down to your toes and everywhere in between. But it does not cause your body to jiggle everywhere. So if you don't like that sensation of jiggle, 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 but you still want the response of your muscle fibers contracting and relaxing, and you're getting the lymphatic dynamics are starting to open up so that you're getting better circulation into your extremities. Again, if you're suffering from neuropathy, whether it's diabetic neuropathy from chemo treatments, or there's a lot of different reasons, whether it's a side effect of a medication or autoimmune disease. Either way, if you are suffering from neuropathy, this is also another one of those indicated platforms for specifically neuropathy and for animals. So if you have animals that love stimulation and they like to ride your whole body vibration platform, but you need one separate for them because they're always on your stuff and you're wanting to work out, the Vivid and the Vivid Pro are both really exciting platforms for animals specifically. So because it's just constant vibration without it actually moving. So we're going to get into that, and make sure that if you have your whole body platform, I'm seeing I pulled a muscle in my back and I can't even stand up straight. Well, you're going to love this, my dear, then, because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, and we're going to start from a seated position. So those of you who have your platform handy, make sure that you have a chair that's of comfortable height. I'm going to be using my bar stool behind me. And so make sure if you are going to have the workout handy to go ahead and get your mini loop resistance bands that came with your platform, as well as your long corded resistance bands, which came with your platform. So we're going to use just items that came with your platform. So I'm not going to have the squishy ball today. Just make sure you have whatever it is that you'd like to try. And then at the end, I'll show you how we can use the different massage guns to calm things down, or just to relax and enjoy the sensation of being touched without having to hire somebody to do it for you. So super excited. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited to see you all today. So thank you for joining us. Christmas in July. I like Christmas. I don't like the hectic mindset of having to go everywhere and shop. So having everything already taken care of for us at the beginning of the season in July, and just putting it back in the closet. The only secret is you have to make sure that whatever you buy that you put in the closet, that you remember that you put it in the closet. Because how many times do we get to Christmas and we forget that one gift that we know we bought for somebody and we can't find it anywhere? Or better yet, we bought something for somebody, we forgot about it, and then we find it and we're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had this. Well, I'm just going to keep it because Christmas is over, right? So make sure if you're buying one, getting one, or if you're buying one of these platforms 50% off of their normal promo pricing, that you put it where you can remember where to find it for those holidays coming up. All right. Okay. Now for me, I personally like to go barefoot. You can wear shoes if you want to wear shoes, but I'm going to go barefoot. I'm on barefoot flooring today. And one thing that I love about the Vivid Pro whole body vibration platform is it actually has the same type of texture as the surface that I'm standing on, which is clinically proven to reduce anxiety, clinically proven to reduce pain just by making contact with the bottom of your feet with it, not even moving. I'm just talking about the floor. The Vivid Pro actually has the same type of surface as this barefoot floor does. So I'm going to grab this and bring it up to you so that you can actually see it. You're going to get a light show here in a little while. And I know my head's going to get cut off here, but you can kind of see the texture that's on this platform. And it is exactly the same texture for the most part as what's on my barefoot flooring here. So if you're looking for options to decreasing anxiety and decreasing pain, the Vivid Pro is one of those that has a very unique surface to it that automatically calms anxiety and calms pain levels down by neurosensory to the brain. Okay, so that being said, we are just going to start on the Vivid Pro. I just want to go through some toe exercises with you, because if you don't do stuff with your toes, here's a little secret for you. If you are having low back pain, having abdominal issues, maybe we have incontinence, or we have constipation, we've got all this kind of good stuff going on here between the pelvic floor and the diaphragm. If you are not able to activate your pace, then the sacral nerves, which are down here, do not activate the pelvic floor. So we have to make sure that we are communicating between the brain, the pelvic floor, the diaphragm, and the bottom of our feet, because if we don't have control over those piggly wigglies, then it doesn't give us our body's ability to activate the motor nerves that work our abdominal area. So incontinence, prostate health, uterine health, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you some exercises that we're going to try just using and being aware of what our fingers and our toes are doing, specifically our toes, because we have 80% of our neuroproprioceptors that give our brain information about where we're at in space and how our body moves in space. So if you're having balance problems, if you're having issues with maintaining strength, the Vivid Pro is a great option for not having to worry about the actual unit moving you. It's just neurosensory, it's neuro rich. So we're going to start with that one. And because we are not moving the platform doesn't cause us to move, I'm going to save the loop bands for the next exercise. We're just going to do about 10 minutes on this. And if you've already done your 10 or 30 minutes of exercise with the whole body vibration, don't worry. We're not going to cause you any trouble by going longer, because we're not adding vertical resistance to our body. So if you've already done your workout today, go ahead and jump in with us, because we're just doing more of recovery and education to our body as opposed to a workout. Okay, so here we go. And I have my comments turned off down at the bottom just for now so that I can focus on teaching you guys the workout. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you get to experience a light show, because the Vivid Pro is all about lights in action. So much fun. Okay, now I'm going to choose the P3 program, P3. So we got 3 preset programs. I'm going to choose the P3 program on the Vivid Pro because I like to feel the soft and the hard intensity, the low with the high, okay? And when you choose a preset program, you don't have to change anything else once you push start. You just let the machine do its thing and you just do your thing. That's what I like to do. I don't like to think too much. Real quick, I'm going to double check here, make sure we got some good comments. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy to see you. It's a great day, right? Okay, I was just asking some of the Lifepro employees, like, what's the weather like where you're at? Because here in Indiana, it is 90 and humid. Like, so I'm excited to be able to get on a little bit of a sweat so we can detox, because that's one of the great things that the vibration platform does. It allows our body to detox. So we're going to go ahead and push start. I want you to go ahead and do whatever is most comfortable for you on your platform. So if you have the Turbo, or you have the Waver, or the RumbleX, or whichever RumbleX you might have, it doesn't matter what platform you have. Just choose a program that's comfortable for you. And all we're doing from a seated position of a comfortable height. So most important thing is when you are sitting, we don't want to be sitting lower than our knees. We want to make sure our booty is up higher than our knees, because otherwise it's really uncomfortable on our low back and on our hips, as well as the pressure on our joints. So we want our butt to be just a little bit higher than the angle of our knees, so that we're not putting extra pressure on our bodies. So that's why I choose the bar stool, which you can get it. I get my bar stool at IKEA. Okay, so all I want you to do is lift your toes and press your toes. Lift your toes and press your toes. Okay, now I know that you can see that from there, right? Yeah, just kidding. It's not your vision today. It's because I'm so far away. So I'm going to bring the camera closer to me so that you can see what my toes are actually doing. But that means we're gonna cut Amber off above the waist. So you'll have to stay tuned in order to see the upper half of me here in a little bit. But I want you to be able to see my toes so that you can actually see what's happening. Okay, and as you can hear, it is like ultra quiet. You don't even hear it. Okay, so we've got toes are crunched together. So squeeze those toes as tight as you can. And let's spread our toes. So I want you to think about opening your toes. And some of you are going to be like, whoa, we're actually supposed to be able to do that? Yes, you're actually supposed to be able to do that. So I want to hear from all of you as I'm going to look at your comments. I want to know from all you, can you squeeze your toes together? Like, so they're going to be really, really tight like that? Or can you spread your toes apart? Or do your toes not move at all if you're trying to get your toes to do something? So we're just spreading our toes, squeezing our toes, spreading our toes, squeezing our toes. And now you're hearing it because the intensity is in the extreme. That's why we're in the red zone. High speed, but we're still in softy mode. Oh, now we're in strong mode. Feels really good. But again, you don't see my legs going jiggle, jiggle, jiggle because it's a different kind of vibration. The vibration goes up and down, like bouncing up and down versus this way or versus teeter-totter. Okay, so if you cannot spread your toes worth a darn, then what I want you to think about doing in your free time is trying to pick up marbles with your toes. So hang tight, keep playing with your toes, and keep seeing what you can do because I'm going to bring something over so you can see this. I always have extra toys in my toy box here. So I've got my marbles here. This should be interesting. But because, actually, this is a really good demo. Okay, you guys can see the marbles aren't going anywhere, right? Oh, whoa. Now they are. Well, the marbles are everywhere. You guys needed a good laugh, right? Okay, so, well, everything was good until I put my feet on there, right? Okay, so anyhow, good vibration. At least you know it's vibrating. Okay, so what I want you to try and do with your marbles is actually try and pick your marbles up with your toes, okay? And we're going to try this again, depending on which intensity we're on. Just having contact with those marbles is like neurosensory excitement to your toes. Yeah, these don't want to stay on here, which is totally cool. But I just want you to think about picking. I just want you to think about picking up the marbles with your toes. All right. Just picking them up and see if they're on the vibration platform. Never thought of this, but you can totally make this a game. Like seeing that if you can catch them before they fall off. How much fun is that? So those of you that get bored really easy and you got nothing better to do with your time, this is actually a really healthy activity for you to do. And there's really no time limit because we are not standing vertical in high intensity and we're not adding weight to our frame in the form of resistance. So you can do this as often a day as you want to. There's no time limit. Okay, so I want you to focus on picking your marbles up with your toes. If you don't have marbles, you can use makeup sponges, you can use cotton balls, anything like the decorator's pebbles. You can do whatever you'd like, but just picking up things with your toes. Okay, now we're going into strong mode, so the marbles are going to go bananas. Okay, now what I want you to focus on is not picking up everything with all your little toes, but I want you to try and pick up something with your big toe. Try and activate your big toe independently. So you can't use your little toes. You can only use your big toe. So little something like, ooh, this is harder today. My body does not want to work. There we go. Picking it up with your big toe. So we're teaching our big toe how to crunch and activate and work. And see if your big toe doesn't make contact with the ground through ground force reaction. Oh, there we go. So my great toe mobility on one foot is much better than on the other foot. So that means my right butt cheek is not firing as strong as my left butt cheek, because in order to be able to activate your butt cheeks, you got to be able to drive your big toe into the ground for it to activate. So just picking up things with your toes, okay? So if you can't spread your piggly wigglies, That's one way to do it. The other thing that you can do is you can get the really big chunky toe separators, not the ones you see at a pedicure salon, but the really big chubby ones that are made of gel. And you can go on like Amazon and type in gel toe separators, and they're really, really big. If you put those in between your toes, it actually opens up all these gaps in your feet that are compressed, which allows your ability to sense your surroundings much better, so balance automatically goes up. Okay, so we squeeze the toes, we separate, we squeeze, we separate. Now from here, what I want you to focus on doing is lifting your toes, pressing your toes. Ooh, this tickles. Lifting your toes as high as you can and pressing your toes. Lifting and pressing. Back and forth, just lifting and pressing.